that people probably talked about Dogman forever around that area.
Do you think one of the reasons why Egypt was so fabulous is because it was just a bunch of dogged men walking around?
Probably.
Just
I mean, you guys know
things.
Islam started in Mexico, right?
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Welcome to Deep Waters.
Where are you going right now?
So they crank the 5G up, and then we just all get shaken and baking microwave. I love it.
I didn't say that, you absolute moron.
There was no dinosaurs. Those were Nephilim giants from the Bible.
And Lucifer is in the Vatican?
Yes.
Oh, okay, got it.
I think space is probably like just a giant liquid. Build it up, seal the wealth. When it's about to collapse, release the gays.
Are you going to get the jab?
Never. Conspiracy Social Club, aka Deep Waters.
We're in it, dude. Are we already in it?
Yo.
I know nobody likes sports here, but it is a great day. So we're excited.
Yeah.
I'm in a good mood, even though I got wrecked by Mexicans today. Wrecked in jiu-jitsu. I am chum in a Shark Tank.
Are there a lot of Mexicanos up in there?
Yeah, it's Van Nuys.
Yeah.
10th Clan Van Nuys, home of choke-out Mexicans and Asians.
Now,
Asians take that shit very serious.
are the Mexies like bendier than you are?
No.
Uh-huh.
They just have ham hocks for legs.
Really?
And you can't get around their guard at my level.
Sturdy.
Yeah, they're just ham hocks.
Well, you can't get around a lot of guards, though,
I
right?
can't get around a lot of guards.
Do you feel the burning in your lungs, the blood in your esophagus, the kind of iron taste when you're rolling?
No.
Okay.
I love it. But I am getting murked.
Thought about wearing a Fitbit to one of these classes?
Oh, dude. I just walk out. I try to sneak out at the end because I'll put my time. Class is hour and a half. I'll get at an hour and a half. I'll go, gotta go. And then I just slowly move like a glacier out of there.
I wore a Fitbit to Muay Thai for a while just to get some numbies.
Yeah.
Dude.
Say numbies.
Heart rate goes up to 185 when you're sparring.
Oh. You love sparring.
I do love sparring. It's a really, really
Do you like
good...
getting hit? There's guys who like to get hit.
No, I do not like getting hit. I do not like getting hit.
Dude, getting your bell rung is the worst.
Sucks, dude. Freaking
Something happens
sucks.
when I fight. I go numb. When I get I don't feel the punches, but I get sad.
Hey, young Christian warriors.
We fight for love.
No.
What?
Why are you getting the song wrong?
Christian warriors. They came to fight. They fight for love.
You know
Guys, we're in it.
You know what I could never do?
Everybody's banging today.
All my cousins could do that thing with their cans. I could never do that.
Now you've moved to you've both moved to different brands. You've left me behind.
Oh, dude, I had to hop back on the train because the Ons weren't cutting it for me.
Oh, they weren't good enough.
No, not good
enough. But you're
enough.
into some other ones now.
Yeah, the Lucy's finally got me. Yeah, I do. Mango flavor. Doesn't there's something about it with my stomach that makes it... I didn't realize that I maybe had a perpetual tummy ache for the last year and a half of my life, but now that I've switched to these, it's not quite as bad.
It's gone away.
That's a hell of an infomercial. Speaking of poop gas, dude, the bathrooms here, there's no ventilation. I walked into the bathroom when I got here just to kind of clean things out a little bit.
Yeah, get ready. You want to get it out.
Almost threw up. Instantaneous. There was a guy in there that was doing something
that was dying.
Truly unholy in there. I mean, just
here's the problem with this place,
dude.
People turn into their cubicle and they sit in these bathrooms for 15, 20 minutes.
Bro, I will hear people just watching YouTube videos. It's like read
Somebody
an article or something. Video. Like, be quiet.
A dad was yelling at his son because in the garbage next to the shitter was chicken wings. So is the guy's like dumping and eating at the same time?
Yeah. Well, you got to stay replenished.
You really do.
You can't lose too much life force.
Dude.
Yeah,
it's so crazy.
People shit and then wait and then eat. Not this guy.
Now you guys know when you look at your phone on the dumper that you are actually worshiping the god of crap. That's a literal story. That's a literally true story.
No, it's not the.
No, it
it's
is.
Not
It's a
the,
black mirror, and you're worshiping the god of crap.
The god of crap. What does that mean?
There's a god of the old Greek, and it is you are worshiping him by looking into a black mirror.
Don't think there's a Greek god of shit.
Yes,
but,
there is,
Right.
Dylan.
Go ahead and look that up.
Is there a god of crap? Yes.
What?
Sterculius?
Yeah.
Sterculius is the Roman deity associated with manure and odor, often considered equivalent to the god.
Oh my
Picuminous.
God, a pseudonym for Saturn. You worship Saturn when you watch your phone, watch YouTube while you deuce.
Whoa. You want to ring it, or is that too soft a V?
That's too early.
Yeah, it's a little bit too early.
Too early.
Tickets at samtripoli.com.
SamTripoli.com. New dates coming up. Please come out. If you're in the LA area, please come out and see my new, my revival show. I'm very excited about that. It's going to be an hour of comedy, politics. Dylan, you want to do 5 minutes? Perfect. Dylan will be there doing 5 minutes. Pittsburgh's going up. And my friend, she plays like Legion halls. I'm going to start doing that. There's these really nice rooms, and you can rent it out for no money.
What do you mean a Legion Hall?
Like-
sounds spooky.
Like some weird Legion hall of some old
the
dudes.
fuck is a Legion Hall?
It's just a hall of legions.
What?
Look up Legion
Dude,
Hall.
I really wish you could explain
Yeah,
stuff
what does it
better.
say?
A building or venue primarily used as a gathering place for members of the American Legion
Yeah,
or
dude.
similar veteran organizations.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And they're gorgeous rooms, and they are available.
I wouldn't think that you would walk anywhere near that stuff.
Hey, man, if I can keep most of the door, I'll go and bang, bro.
Because the Royal Canadian Legion, I think that's who disappeared all those indigenous youngsters, probably.
I mean, it gets dark. Oh, my God. So on
We got a great show today.
but dude, the craziest thing that Dylan will never subscribe to is that
Any OnlyFans?
there's this idea out there, guys, that we live in
Simulation.
that we constantly have this resetting of our societies. There's also this theory called the little season. Have you guys heard of the little season?
The little season.
that we're at the end of the little season. Like,
Do we sound okay, by the way?
Yeah.
how's
Okay.
the camera going?
Camera works. The
Okay,
camera
as
works.
long as it's working.
The camera
that's all that
working.
matters.
Are we? I think we talked about this before. Is this the fourth turning kind of shit, or
Well, this is that
You doing
that
some-
Satan has been reigning for 250 years, and it's coming to an end. Anyways,
okay?
the whole theory that which fits in the Stataria stuff is that Jesus already reigned for 1,000 years. That's where all this amazing architecture come from. So in Romania, the world's heaviest building is there. And they have tried to convince people that it was built in the 70s and 80s, yet there's no pictures of it being built. The only thing you can see is pictures of it being cleaned off because they think they removed all the dirt from it. It was like a mountain, and they found this gorgeous building.
Wait, when was it built? In the 1800s?
No, in like the 70s. That's what they're trying to say, yet there's no pictures of it.
It does have like 20.
Does it say when it was built?
It's got 20th century vibes.
Says it was opened in 1997. That's
So you think that? Well, here I want to clarify something.
Yeah.
So you think that mountains and large stones are petrified giants?
No, I think some could be. Possibly.
It's convenient. So if you
there. That's these are the only pictures.
What is that?
That
Looks like a drawing.
a drawing. What are you from Jersey?
That looks like a drawing.
Look at that.
Can I?
It's them just cleaning it.
Ryan, is that a drawing?
no, it's just like 240p, but I mean,
Yeah.
97.
Dude, you are the
mean-
most Gen Z dude I've ever. It's just 240p, bro.
Bro, he's not Gen Z.
He kind of is.
How about this kid? Oh, I'm going to see Sinners again in 2761? What did he say? 2761? Some film shit. Yeah. This guy texts us, Sinners got me creamy. Sinners got me creamy.
Why? Because
It just got my film boner just going. Like,
why?
I just-
Because the chicks were hot,
yeah, well, that too.
and there's lots from the chat. There's a lot of spitting in the mouth.
There was spitting in the mouth.
Yeah.
Josh-
Why is that hot?
You know,
He's Gen Z. He's a depraved fuck with a giant dick.
yeah, it's just like Haley Steinfeld spitting in. Yeah.
Oh, so she's spitting in his mouth,
Oh yeah.
which seems to be the thing.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah. It was
Yeah, watch
it was drippy too.
It was very drippy.
It was
Oh,
super
really?
drippy.
It was like a drippy, and then it was kind of like a
It was
called
drippy.
out for dripping, and then she was like,
Oh, you want me to
she
do
just
it
gave
right?
The
Oh,
full,
so
yeah.
she did a little bit, a little shy, and then he's like, "That's the best you got," and she just tsunami'd him after that.
well, she. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
just no spoilers. Sorry, I don't want
Spoilers.
to spoil
Come
anything.
on, Ryan.
doesn't know who the we don't know
This
who the him
boomer
is.
over here doesn't like spoilers. Us young guys are cool with it.
Yeah, don't spoil anything, Ryan. Come on. So, can I say something?
I would love to hear it, dude, because I'm sure it's going to be positive, and you're going to be totally in alignment with me.
Little unimpressed by this building, I gotta say.
It's the heaviest building in the world.
Well, I mean, heavy things don't necessarily mean good, you know.
Oh, there's some thick bitches out there that are good. Yeah.
I know, but not like super thick, though, right?
No, not too thick. I don't want to hear.
What's your limit? Deuce and a half?
No. I don't know what the answer to that is. It's all portions. What if it's all in her tits and ass? You're like, okay, that's not so bad.
Yeah. Dude, what is going on with the Downs Rising stuff? It's like these Chinese, allies that we're seeing. It's just I can't
I
I
think
can't
a lot
trust
of them
any
are
of
filters, but some of
Yeah.
them are legit.
It's just all of these dimes with Downs.
Dimes with downs, bro.
RFK is trying to take that away from us.
Yeah. How dare you?
How dare he?
What do you mean RFK is trying to take it away from us?
He's
what the
trying
fuck
to
does
take
that
out all
mean?
the dyes. There's going to be a real big movement about discussing autism.
Oh, how dare he?
No, I'm cool with that part.
Yeah.
The hot downs, you don't touch them with that voice.
Oh, it's like, get out of here, man.
Downs, dimes, gotta go.
It's like, quit it, dude. Freaking quit it. Okay, so great show today. That was built in the 70s, opened in the 90s, and wasn't part of a giant,
Okay.
right?
No pictures of it being built, just people polishing it off.
So what are they doing in there then?
Who
It's so
knows?
secret, dude.
Well, it's not. It's obviously not a secret.
It's a metaphor. That means secret. That's what metaphor means, secret.
No. Okay. I just can't. What do you want to talk about? I just thought that was an interesting.
No, it is interesting. Dude, Pope died. New one's going to be a real Nazi bag.
Oh my! And then you have your guys' favorite movie that just came out right around then.
Yeah, it's our favorite movie. It's our favorite movie.
Dude, the memes with Fat JD Vance taking him out are the best. Fat JD Vance has a much better chance of getting elected than regular JD Vance. Like he just puffs out with that baseball mitt face.
Yeah, he's like Majin Buu. Yeah, dude. Fat JD is my favorite JD.
Fat JD is the best.
But I guess I saw something on X.com.
I love that you call it X. It's so
The Everything app.
Yeah, it's for everything.
bang.
What great branding. That cost 120 grand.
Well, he bought
come up with the
X.com a
everything.
long time ago. He wanted to turn PayPal into X.com. That didn't happen. So he kept the name and the address, and I'll just buy Twitter and do it.
So the Pope dies. He was a goddamn shit lib. So the church is going to rebound the other way, I would imagine.
Yeah, whoever they get, he's shady. Nobody gets to that position. It's like president.
Who's
No one
this
gets
guy?
to-
Gender ideology is a Luciferian refusal to receive a sexual nature from God. Who's this guy?
Who is that guy?
Cardinal Robert Sala. No, Robert Sara.
This guy can't stop talking about sexual natures.
Gender ideology is a Luciferian refusal to receive sexual nature from God. Yeah, I think he might be.
He's up.
Yeah,
They
he's
want a
up there.
black pope so bad.
Yeah.
Bill Burr had the funniest bit about it because before this pope, there was, and they were deciding, everyone was hoping for a black pope. And then, and then Bill Burr had this great bit about how, like, all the black comics were like, you can't mess with black pope wearing his hat sideways, walking crazy, banging bitches.
Yeah. No, he doesn't seem like a banging bitches kind of guy, but he does seem like
very serious.
Yeah, very serious.
Very serious.
The Dark Pope.
Like, he reminds me of the bad guy in Breaking Bad with the chicken.
Gustavo Fring, the chicken man.
Yeah. Oh, that looks like he's like, what do you mean crystal meth is not being...
Oh, dude, that is a very Pollo Hermano look right there.
Very Pollo Hermano.
Super Pollo Hermano right there. Good Lord. I'm scared of that guy.
Yeah, that's a scary pope.
Yeah. But so I saw something on X.com where evidently Pope died in 1919 and 1939. Triggering both of the Great Wars.
Oh my gosh. Really? Holy cow.
Holy cow is right.
Wow. Unfun facts.
Holy cow on fun facts is right. That's pretty wild. Now, Ratzenberger or whatever, I think there are plenty of popes that have died in between World War I and...
Well, you know what's so crazy about this? This pope was around for 13 years. I thought he just got the job.
That's what I thought too, dude.
I was like, man, these popes don't hang around because we lost crazy German pope Omelette or whatever his name was, Benedict.
Omelette.
One of the funniest. I forget his name at the comedy store, but when the other
he had a name at the comedy store.
No, there was a comic who did a funny joke about Pope Benedict. Pope Benedict, you ain't no omelet, motherfucker.
I love black comedy.
I do too. I want to be black comic so badly.
You ain't no omelet, motherfucker.
Yeah, that was. Go up a little bit. Why is there all that space there?
What's our version of that? You're not an omelet, you idiot.
Yeah,
it just doesn't land.
Sorry, you're not an omelet.
You're not an omelet, idiot.
Okay, you might be a waffle.
Okay. So how many have we had dead since World War II? We've got
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6. Dude, they get clipped pretty good.
Yeah, I miss Pope John Paul. He was the best. I'm sure he was the shadiest, but he was the best. Pope John Paul was great.
Conclave did end in kind of an intersex Deus Ex Machina kind of bizarre
we're just
way.
Away.
We're spoiling everything.
Welcome to the most spoiling episode ever. This episode's spoiled.
The White Walkers do nothing. They do nothing.
Yeah.
They do absolutely nothing.
That little girl kills him.
So stop watching. Just don't watch.
It's a waste of your time. But I am enjoying Daredevil.
Yeah.
I've been watching it, going back to old episodes. My favorite thing is how fat everyone got.
Oh, really?
Since the original series.
What was that like? There was that Daredevil that came out that was all the rage with Lou Ferrigno. Or no, that's Hulk. He's deaf. Vincent D'Onofrio.
Yeah, that's going now.
Is Vincent D'Onofrio still in it?
Yeah.
Oh,
he's playing the big bad guy.
He's been fat for some time.
Oh, dude, but what a great actor. What a great actor.
Yeah.
I mean, dude.
He's a chunky monkey, dude.
Yeah, but he's big. So in this one, I forget the name of his character.
Kingpin,
okay. They had to put more of a fat suit on him because he wasn't fat enough.
Yeah, he's supposed to be a titanic individual.
He's great at this role.
It's a metaphor. It's secret.
Dude, they got ninjas in the old one. It's like
they got ninjas.
They got dude. I'm watching the old one, which is great because you can just watch like 5 episodes.
Yeah, I'm starting One Piece. So if anybody has any
what do you mean
tips and tricks, get in the comments. Let me know.
One Piece.
Yeah, I'm starting this.
Why? What is that on Hulu? That looks like a Hulu show.
That's definitely Crunchyroll.
I think the most robust journey that you can experience is probably on Crunchyroll, but it's on Netflix.
Crunchyroll is what, Japanese anime?
Yeah.
You would,
dude. I also have recently gotten into
Japanese anime.
Yeah,
dude, it's good.
It's phenomenal.
It's phenomenal. And then I realized, because then I started getting pretty horny for all these animated chicks.
Jesus.
Does it make you want
Right.
Asian girls?
That fucking hammer does not take a day off.
Yeah, that
First
does.
of all, yes, it does. Second of all, I did look up if there's any like X-rated like mangas or what do you,
for
animation.
sure.
Oh, dude, there's these like high school ones where it's just these chicks with big titties and like
fuck yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. Well, I'm not really into that stuff. I love my wife. I'm about to have a daughter, so I'm keeping it pretty PC.
Oh, dude, wait till you have a daughter. You'll be like, this world is scum.
Oh, I know, dude. Get away from her. Do not touch her. My dad today said that Joe Biden took a shower with his granddaughter.
With his daughter.
Is that true?
Yeah. It came out to be true. She admitted that she wrote in a diary, again, of the CIA and the gaslighting, telling us Hunter Biden stuff wasn't real. The diary wasn't real. Then they tried to sue the guy that found the diary because she just happened to leave it at a rehab. And now here we are.
Ooh, don't do it. You're going to piss him off.
What?
But it might be good for the show. Click it.
Oh, what? Let's go to some. Oh, dude.
Go to the fact check. Go to that one. Fact check. What's the headline?
True.
Ooh, go up. What's the headline?
Diary authored by U.S. President's daughter Ashley Biden described showers taken with her father when she was a child as probably not appropriate.
Ooh. There. Why don't you?
It's so disgusting. I mean, it's consistent for the hunter.
Why don't you wash that part? I can't really reach.
Oh,
I
God.
can't reach down there.
God.
Yeah, God.
It's the worst.
Go ahead, get
Especially
into
when
it.
Like, if you have a tiny baby, they'll just poop themselves everywhere.
Yeah.
And your wife will be like, get in the shower. You're like, what? Get in the shower. Just got to wash her down.
Oh, yeah. You got to hop in.
Yeah.
You don't have to take all your clothes off, though, and fucking
You got
tell
to
her
get
to
your
wash
bathing
your
suit
balls.
on.
What does this say?
An often cited page from that leaked diary, which chronicles its author's addiction recovery in an intimate detail. So what did they find, her fourth step or something?
Yeah, they found her diary.
Wow. Makes reference to sexual trauma and poses questions in search of an explanation for being hypersexualized at a young age.
God
along
damn.
with mentions of not liking to visit certain families' house, being sexualized with a female friend, and having sex with friends at a young age.
Hell yeah. Party
Oh,
on.
my God. I was so sexually active so young, and it just makes me so sad.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That was the most disingenuous thing I've
No.
ever done.
I really
I'm being
am.
honest
No,
about our
no,
trauma
I really
right now.
am sorry. I really am sorry. That sucks.
That does suck.
I mean, it could be worse, though. You
How?
could be a complete freaking dork and not have sex till you're like 30.
Yeah. I
That
mean, but there are
sucks.
guys doing that. These kids don't want to anymore.
Yeah, they're into love and stuff.
No, they're just like, it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah,
They've grown up with this Me Too shit,
yeah.
and they're just like, I'm over it.
Dude. Oh, by the way. Oh, well, okay.
Let's get into your stories.
We got so much stuff to get into
Come on,
today.
get
and some
into
of them
it.
are your stories as well, dude. Rye, what's the fan's name?
Squatchy.
Squatchy.
Hi, Squatchy.
This Squatchy, he's a Patreon subscriber.
Thank you.
Go to patreon.com/aka Deepwaters. Comment right now on any of the things that we've said.
Get in on it. Comment.
Go ahead. We're going to pause for a little bit.
Pausing.
Done. So he's called me gay probably, I would put it at
But there's smoke, there's fire.
67 times at this point.
This guy's going to be a father.
And he's called me gay for good reason. I keep refusing the call, which is one of the steps of the hero's journey,
Yeah.
to dive deep into the Dogman.
Yeah, because this is getting a little out of your wheelhouse.
It is out of my wheelhouse. I think it's out of your wheelhouse too.
No, I love talking cryptids.
So tell us about what is a cryptid?
A cryptid is this kind of mystery animal being
Yeah.
that really science doesn't recognize. Like Bigfoot is a cryptid.
Okay.
Mothman is a cryptid.
Okay.
Chupacabras are cryptids.
A chupacabra fucker.
Dude, you go to Mexico, every animal, you're like, that's got to be a chupacabra. They're like, no, that's a raccoon. That is a raccoon that drinks goat blood.
The chupacabra is a confusing one to me because it's diminutive in its stature, so it's not that scary, right?
Well, I mean, like raccoons when they're angry are pretty scary.
Oh, fuck that. I'd punt a raccoon.
Did you see that guy throw the raccoon into the deep, dark abyss?
What?
You never seen where a raccoon's attacking his dog?
Oh.
And he just grabs the dog and throws it down the stairs, and it looks like it falls into the darkness.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I was going to say if he did that for no reason, I'd be pretty pissed off because I love animals. But if it's attacking your dog, throw it as far as you can, as hard as you can.
Yeah, then you're just playing this game called What Animal's More Valuable to You, and it is your dog.
It's your dog. Fucking chupacabra.
Yeah, dude speaks fluent Spanish.
Yeah, bilingual demon.
Yeah, look at that, dude.
Oh, yeah, the spines on the back are pretty
And
fucking
we're
intimidating.
like, dude, have you been noticing, like, in the ocean, they're discovering all these crazy new animals?
Yeah, they all look like aliens, and I pretty much think they are all aliens.
Well, okay, here's a crazier story.
Yeah.
What if they're from the beyond the ice wall and they've escaped, and that's why they get snatched up real quick?
Yeah.
Like
That's why
Bigfoot?
I don't eat puss. I don't eat pulpo.
You don't eat pussy?
No, I'll eat. Yeah, I mean, we don't need to get into it.
Yeah, I think we should.
family show, but no, I don't
It's
eat.
not helping your case.
I don't eat octopus.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not an octopus guy either.
Too smart.
Too smart. Well, then you shouldn't eat pigs. Pigs are like incredibly smart.
Not as smart as puss.
Yeah, they are.
Look it up.
They're like smarter than toddlers.
Well, toddlers are.
Yeah, they're dumb.
That's a pretty low bar, I'd say.
Yeah, I know, but that
No, puss is one of the smartest animals on this planet Earth, I think. Both pigs and octopus are considered highly.
Ooh, let's see this. R/debate a vegan.
Rye, you're kind of jerking the wheel off the side of the road right now. Okay, so the dog, the dog man,
yeah,
Squatchy is like, you're a bitch
yeah.
for not talking about the dog man. Pretty much
Yeah.
every episode we put out.
Dude, we do. If you go to Skinwalkers out Skinwalker Ranch,
Yeah,
very scary.
yeah, scary, spooky stuff. Okay, let's wrap with this. Top 30 smartest animals in the world.
I don't think they included octopus.
Do they include?
That's impossible.
Bigfoots?
Well, is an octopus an animal?
Yes.
What? What do you think? If it was an animal, what would you categorize it?
It's
as?
just too much dick or too much blood goes down.
Dude, stop
there.
watching Japanese anime
Yeah,
so
you
much.
gotta stop, dude. You really have got to chill out. Go to one of those tabs we've got in the beginning for the dog man.
Oh, okay. We do have a definitive answer. Pigs number 7 on the power rankings.
What's number 1?
Humans.
Oh, so we're animals.
And octopus is 9. Puss is 9.
Puss is 9.
What's
That's
number 2?
bullshit.
Chimpanzees.
Oh, okay, I respect that.
Yeah, I can respect that too. Then we've got dolphins, orangutans, elephants. Love it. Elephants have a divine intelligence. You know, they really care about the things that matter in this life.
Yeah,
Family,
they really do.
heart, memory.
I saw a video of gorillas doing jujitsu.
Yeah.
I saw it take it back and choke out another animal.
Yeah. It's
They don't respect the tap.
fuck no, dude. They're like Dagestanis.
Yeah, they really are. They really are. Your Muzzy hate is coming out.
I don't hate muzzies.
Oh, really? First tap. Okay, what do you want to talk about with Dogman? Dude, I'm telling
You're
you.
gonna turn me into Douglas Murray right now.
But have you been there?
Have you been there?
Oh, dude, and they're gay too.
Have you been
These
there?
dogmen are gay.
Well, dude-
they're ferocious, they're angry, highly intelligent, and gay as fuck.
Okay, so the gayest thing about the dog man, go to the Wikipedia for dog man. It's in the tab somewhere.
How come he's walking around like this?
What is going on with these tabs? Are they all out of order for you or something? Yeah. Okay, zoom in on this top paragraph because I want to read this. In folklore, the Michigan dog man was a creature allegedly witnessed in 1887 in Wexford County, Michigan. It was described as a 7-foot-tall, blue-eyed or amber-eyed bipedal canine-like animal with the torso of a man and a fearsome howl that sounds like a human scream. According to legends, the Michigan Dogman appears in a 10-year cycle that falls on years ending in 7 and can be deterred by clapping loudly.
Give it a standing O.
That is so lame. There's this titanic Dogman, this bipedal wolf demon, and you're just like, hey, get out of here. And he's like, oh, fuck.
Did you get him? I was this close.
It's like throwing water on a witch.
And they attacked with some righteous clapping.
Yeah, he gets back. They're like, what the fuck happened? He's like, what do you think happened? They did a clap thing. They're like, oh, fuck.
It's so loud and festive.
Come in, get some Gatorade.
We'll do it again next time.
Yeah, I guess we'll wait another 7 years. And they're upset, but they understand because they've felt the clap before too. But go to the next tab, right? Because I think there's a book that I found.
Dogman, gay as fuck.
Yeah. I found it at Skylight Books. Dude, the bookstores in Silver Lake and Los Feliz are... It's like, do you guys have anything fucking... Like, how many books can you have on, this shit?
Yeah, 100%.
Like, how many fucking books do you have on this stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, go up. Okay, so zoom in a little bit. So the Dogman of northwestern Michigan, Dogman is a monster firmly encountered in the lore of northern lumber camps and backwoods from the mid-1800s to today. Dogman walks upright on its hind legs and looks a bit like his monster relative, the Wolfman.
Oh,
in 1887...
It was wild in 1887, dude. You got no one to call?
Dude, couldn't tweet about nothing.
Couldn't tweet about nothing. Couldn't call 911. Your only hope is that you have a ball on you, you throw it, and you play catch with it. That's your only hope with the Dogman.
Or clap. But honestly, something that harrowing and ferocious, you wouldn't think to go, hey.
Yeah. Hey,
get out of here.
Get away.
It's not a fucking cat.
Yeah.
It's a
White
dog,
women just
man.
want to get to know it.
So
Snow bunnies are just like, let me touch you.
18. Oh, you call them snow bunnies? Do
Yeah,
you?
that's what we're into now.
That's what you're part of the community?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's Gen Z's.
Yeah, we call them snow bunnies.
Yeah, you
we
and
got
Mike
our eye
Tyson.
on them.
1887 is the first reported sighting, and lumberjacks in Wexford County spotted an animal they believed to be a dog, and for lack of anything better to do, they began chasing it. To escape its pursuers, the tormented animal ran inside a hollow log. One of the lumberjacks grabbed a stick and poked inside the log.
Oh.
The creature let out an unearthly scream, crawled out of the log, and stood upright. There, face to face and eye to eye with the men, stood a creature with a man's body and a dog's head. Terrified men broke camp and never returned to the area. From then on, the beast made an appearance about every 10 years. In 1897, checks out, math, near Buckley, a farmer was found slumped over his plow. It was an apparent heart attack and probably would not have been considered unusual except for the huge dog tracks that ringed the ground around his deceased body. Exactly a decade later, there was a report of a demented widow who reported weird dreams with dogs circling her house at night. These dogs walked like men and yelled like banshees. 10 more years passed before the next incident. A sheriff is alleged to have walked upon a wagon with dog prints and dust around it. No driver could be found, but nearby 4 horses lay dead with their eyes wide open. A veterinarian was called to the scene, but he could find no medical reason for their deaths.
Damn. I love that he poked him. He got out of the logs like, what? Why? What?
Hey, can you not?
Do we have to do this?
Can you not, though?
Why? I'm just going to walk away. Let's be cool.
So there's also like military reports, evidently. Like they're
super soldiers. I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, the Japanese are trying to make dogmen all the time. Combine pigs with dogs and horses with monkeys.
Source, South Park episode.
No, dude, they've been trying to do this stuff forever.
Well, not just the Japanese. I mean, the
Nazis.
We're freaking...
The Japanese Nazis.
We're making dire
Russian
wolves.
Nazis.
Everybody's a Nazi. So do you believe in this shit?
Yeah, 100%.
You believe in the Dogman?
I believe the dog. I believe in Bigfoot. I believe in all that. But if you don't believe it, you probably won't see it.
What?
If you don't believe it's possible, you probably will never see it.
Well, that's not how reality works, though, right?
No, I disagree with that. If you don't see a pattern, you won't see the pattern.
Well, Dogman ain't a pattern. Dogman is a 7-foot bipedal.
Do you think Dogman just showed up in 1887? I guarantee it's been around forever, and this is just the first documented sighting of it. That people probably talked about Dogman forever around that area.
Do you think one of the reasons why Egypt was so fabulous is because it was just a bunch of dogged men walking around?
Probably.
Just
I mean, you guys know
things.
Islam started in Mexico, right?
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's all these signs of it. Islam, Middle Easterns were actually in Mexico.
You almost slipped there.
What?
I thought you were going to say muzzies.
Muzzy. Well, I didn't want to piss you off anymore.
No. It's not. It doesn't piss me off. I mean, you can brand me as an Islamophobe all you want. I know in my heart.
Yeah. Oh, you love Muslims. So tell me about all the cool stuff you like to do with Muslims. What's the fun stuff
that I like to do?
Yeah,
with
you
Muslims?
just sit around, grab hands, and just go around in circles.
Dude, isn't it so bizarre how defensive Mia Khalifa is about porn? Like if anybody brings it up, she's like
every chick is. It's unbelievable how like they just don't want you to talk about their past.
No,
anything they did in the past, it was some kind of manipulation of them. They had no say in it. And then afterwards, when you call them out, and they're like, I don't even want to hear about. Like we've said it before on this show, somewhere out there, Belladonna is acting like she's a normal human being that doesn't have incredible superpowers.
Yeah, she's just making sourdough.
Yeah, she's just like, how was school today, honey?
Yeah.
They brought up your movies. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Well, it's a hard industry. What have you found here?
I was just looking at the history of Islam in Mexico.
I love it, buddy. You are opening your eyes.
Yeah.
This show is working.
Finally waking up.
Ryan is understanding history is a lie.
It's not, though.
It is, though.
No.
100%.
No, it's not.
Why wouldn't it be?
Well,
you just don't want to think. You're just like, I'm just going to trust them and move on. And since you haven't been there, you don't know you don't care.
And you've been to history?
Well, I like to talk. My favorite subject is hidden history.
Yeah, I think that there's three sides to every story. Yours, mine, and the truth, right? So there's probably
my side's closer to the other side.
Not though.
This is like the weirdest triangle ever.
Not though.
Yeah.
My
side's a tiny side, truth is a long side, and yours is an obnoxious side.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So mountains are petrified giants.
I don't know if they're petrified giants, but there are weird mountains where there's like buildings inside the mountain. Like it just looks like a melted building. So there are things to that. There are giant tree trunks. These giant mountains that look like giant tree trunks.
Yeah.
The world could be way bigger than we know.
Stargates.
Well, I mean, that's the whole thing about Iraq. The weapon of mass destruction was a Stargate.
Yeah. So that's where, but
none of that's possible, right, Dylan?
Well, that's where
everything is what they tell us.
No,
there's no lying going on.
No, not everything.
The elites love us.
There's simplified history to kind of get you through the basic understanding of what happened.
Yes.
Perfect example, like Abraham Lincoln saved or emancipated the slaves, right?
Yeah.
But if you read into it,
it
was more like using them as a political ploy and didn't free certain
and he didn't
ones
really even care.
Because he kind of, I wouldn't say that him doing that is like, he didn't.
The reason
he wanted to do it, but he was still using it as a chip.
Is because the South wanted to secede. Okay, the South didn't want to work with Abraham Lincoln, and the Bank of the British Crown and the Bank of England came on the side of the South, and they actually they recognized someone from the South. I forget who it was. You can look it up. The South's president during the Civil War, and what he doesn't know is that the Russians came in on the side of Abraham Lincoln, and nobody knows that. They had Russian boats, war boats outside on our outside our ocean, right at our coastlines. Yeah. Russia came on the side because they just battled the Bank of England and the Rothschilds.
Yeah. So they wanted the smoke.
They were like, if it's Spain, it's either Spain, England, or France. Two of those. We're going to come on the side of the South. Russia said they would come on the side of the North.
So it was a world war.
Yeah, I mean, look it up, dude. You can find pictures of Russian and troops and Northern troops.
I don't want you getting.
Damn, you're treating me like a muzzy right now.
Yeah, dude, that's so brutal. You know what else is brutal? 9-year-olds dying from internal wounds on consummation evenings.
Look at this. See, these are pictures of Russian troops and American troops chilling together.
Is that what?
And nobody will ever tell you
Is that what this picture is?
I don't know if that's his. I'm assuming that's what he looked up for me, but maybe he didn't. But there are pictures of American troops and Russian troops.
Well, I'll take your word for it. But history, let's say history is complicated. It's not all a lie.
Oh, it's a lie.
Well,
that's why it's complicated.
No, you think everything's a lie, though, and that's why you have...
No, because it is. They always say, is everything a conspiracy? 100%.
No, it's not, and that's why you have squirrel brain. And
I'm not going to argue with that.
Yeah.
I do have a very active brain.
And the Zins don't help. But anyways...
The Zins do actually help. I've noticed on Tinfoil Hat, when I'm zinning, I'm a much better interviewer. It mellows me out.
Oh, really? It mellows you out?
And I could just let them talk instead of...
Oh, damn.
I feel my interviewing has gotten much better.
Thank you, Zin.
Thank you, Zin. But I want to try your thing.
Little Lucy. Little fucking Lucy. Oh, you're going back to back, huh? You really do have a problem.
I have you got me hooked on crack.
Don't put that evil on me,
Dude,
Ricky
it's so
Bobby.
on you. So when I'm like on the show going, I just think that history is a lie. It's all on you.
That's not how it works. I think what they'll do is they'll remove this side of your face.
Oh, great. I'm going to show up with no jaw
Yeah.
and try to debate you. And guess what? I'll still win.
Yeah.
Ready? Let's see if we can do it. Bang!
10 years into the future, Sam's going to be like, so why do you think that the Jews are behind the Knights of Malta? All right. So Dogman, there are other cryptids.
Yeah, there's so many of them.
And Squawky, I don't know what you want us doing with Dogman. I mean,
yeah, it's not his thing. He just is not ready for that.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
What is going on?
Let's get into it.
Sam, I hear you perfectly right now. You know why?
Why?
Because you're sitting right next to me. But if we were on the phone and we had some crummy cell provider,
worst.
I probably couldn't hear you. If you have Mint Mobile, though, pristine.
The best.
The best. From the worst to the best. Do you say data
or
data?
Data.
Well, at our house, under my roof, we say data.
Okay, and for the longest time.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, you.
Now, the fans like it when you read.
No, okay, I'll do that. Okay, I thought paying a fortune in monthly data plan was just normal.
It's not.
Okay, that was until I found out about Mint Mobile and their premium wireless plans that just are $15 a month.
That is not a lot of cheddar. That's not a lot of guap.
Dude, and it's crystal clear.
The wireless service in comparison to my old provider.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. Verizon, They're having their 3rd annual Moloch meeting. Okay, goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye.
When I saw that, sold my stock.
Yeah,
got more into cat.
Yeah,
sorry, I'm out.
I'd prefer Valhalla as opposed to whatever demon circle you guys are trying to trigger.
Yeah, you know who doesn't do that? Mint Mobile.
Say bye-bye to your overpriced wireless plans, jaw-dropping monthly bills, and unexpected overages. Mint Mobile is here to rescue you. Okay, use your phone with any Mint Mobile plan and bring your phone number along with your existing contacts. That is huge. It's a pain in the booty.
I hate that.
To just wipe all that stuff, okay? No matter how you say data, no matter how you say data, don't overpay for it. Shop data plans at mintmobile.com/CSC. That is mintmobile.com/CSC. Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month 5 GB plan required, equivalent to $15 a month. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See Mint Mobile for details.
And we thank them for sponsoring this show.
Thank you for sponsoring the show.
Thank you.
Okay, so yeah, there's also there's another unidentified beast, the Bray Road beast in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Pretty much all this stuff, which is why there may be some truth to it, it's all associated to the indigenous nodes of power that were here before.
Now, I respect that. The only shady cryptid is Owlman, and he goes and bangs in Chicago.
What do you mean, like shoots people?
Like most of these cryptids are in like very country areas.
Saskatchewan.
Yeah,
shit
stuff like that. Owlman, he'll show up in Chirac and pop off a couple.
Yeah, Owlman looks like he's packing a fucking ton, dude.
Owlman makes Dogman suck his dog.
Oh yeah, dude.
He's like, work my sack now.
If you can clap away Dogman, what the fucking Owlman do to Dogman?
Owlman will take your claps and give you the clap. That's what he'll do.
I'll tell you what Owlman can do to Dogman. Fucking walk him.
Yeah, oh yeah. He'll put him on a leash.
Yeah, 100%. And he goes back to the den. He's like, fucking Owlman, put me on a leash again.
Again?
It wasn't even a choke chain. It was like one of those really pathetic ones that has the big extender. It was
It's
like,
just silly string.
come on in.
Come on in.
Okay, so I wanted to take a little reprieve from all this Dogman stuff.
See, we listen to the Patreon people.
100%. If you want us to talk about something,
we'll talk about it.
The best place to do it is to get in the comments on Patreon and tell us, because we listen
nonstop. Tell us.
We listen to the people that pay.
That pester us.
Oh, this is another cryptid.
Oh, who's this?
Oh, dude, this one's kind of sick. Okopogo.
Oh, I like this guy. He's in Canada.
Yeah, he's in Canada on this. Go down a little bit.
Did you ever hear them? The theory.
Oh, listen to this. Listen to this poem. His mother was an earwig. His father was a whale. A little bit of head and hardly any tail. And Okopogo was his name.
So this is interracial. This is the Blake Griffin of cryptids.
I would say he's the Gyarados of cryptids, but yeah, look at this. Roll this video, because this is his home at Rattlesnake Island.
Oh, dude, right there, Rattlesnake Island, shady as shit.
Dude, look at that. So you're chilling on Rattlesnake Island in 1887, just throwing a ball to no one.
You think you bring chicks there?
Probably.
Let's go to Rattlesnake Island. I don't know you that well. Come on, babe.
The topography is not that great for banging, but you can really make use of really anything. Yeah, you can work with
like
it.
our forefathers. We had to make love on rocks.
Yeah, but dude, imagine you're making love on those rocks and up comes Okopogo and just fucking tears your...
Working his root.
Oh,
working his Okopogo.
Yeah. And he bites you, and they're all anthropomorphized at this point. We've turned them all into Pixar characters. You're like, why'd you eat my leg off? He's like, I don't know. This is what I do.
I just want to be friends.
Yeah. This is what I
just want to give you the meaning of life.
Yeah, he's like an Italian. Like,
oh, dude, I do like this one.
Okopogo, yeah.
No, I like this nicotine pack.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, I do.
A little Mango Lucy?
A little Mango Lucy.
I know you're a citrus guy.
Yeah, I'm in. Yeah, dude, have you ever...
Perfect for Indians, this one, the Mango Lucy.
Have you heard the theory that... That Loch Ness Monster is just a whale dick? Some just giant whale root?
I mean, that looks. Click the fifth one on the top row. That one. That looks like Ryan's dick.
It's literally Ryan's dick, bro.
That's Ryan's dick. Okay, let's take a quick break and watch something that's going to piss Sam off.
Oh, these are my favorite segments.
These are my favorite segments.
This is my favorite time. We are crushing this episode today.
You think?
Oh, yeah, this is a crush episode.
Oh, sick.
Well, Dick.
Next tab. It's already queued up, so just turn the volume
we're back.
up on her. Yeah.
Motivated you to come out here today?
We're supporting our child, Violet, and her access to the medical care that she needs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Dad is not happy about any of this.
yeah, Dad is...
That's like, all I wanted was a boy.
yeah,
And I got a boy.
Dad's hair got real gray over the past couple of years.
And Violet doesn't want to be there either.
Now, listen, two parents being activists on behalf of their daughter's future, what could go wrong? And once we get to the end of this clip, it's pretty
Gnarly?
it's a pretty special clip. Go ahead.
Okay.
We're here for her rights and her ability to be who she is. And she's not going to let anybody silence her, and we're not going to stand in her way.
What state are you from?
Arizona.
Okay. Are you concerned about
very pretty.
how this case would
Ooh,
affect Arizona,
Mom.
or do you think that would
Yeah, keep rolling.
have an impact there?
Yes, 100% we're concerned, and we've discussed having to move, which we don't want to do, but Violet comes first, and her medical care and her medical needs come first, so we'll see what happens.
In what age do you think most trans kids determine that they're trans?
Violet told us when she was 1.5.
What?
Been telling us since she could speak. So she knew since birth.
What motivated?
What? What? Okay, so have you seen this JoJo chick? He brought it up. He played the video earlier. Micky Rourke, is that his name?
Yeah, Micky Rourke.
What is his name?
Micky Rourke. He looks like a baseball glove now.
He looks like a PE teacher from the 80s, okay? So JoJo, so she's been, I'm a lesbian. Guess what she loves now? Dudes. She's now got a boyfriend.
Well, did she say that she's lesbo or
Yes,
just like...
that's why he dropped the F-bomb on
Oh,
her.
yeah.
And by the way, Micky Rourke was right. He said by the time this is done, you're going to be liking guys.
Yeah, but I mean, do you really
Let it back on the show. Right, Ryan? Thank you.
Yeah. There's a lot of wisdom that you really don't need to dole out to people. You know what I mean?
Right, but at the end of the day, Micky Rourke was right.
Yeah, I mean, being right isn't the most important virtue on planet Earth. You know what I mean?
But he was right.
Oh.
He said by the time the show's done, you'll be loving guys. And she now has a boyfriend.
Yeah, no, I mean, listen.
So what is your issue, Dylan? He called his shot. He Babe Ruthed it. He walked up, he pointed right to the section where the chicks who love dudes are, and he goes, that's going to be JoJo.
My issue is that he, in his gravelly, broke voice, started yelling F-bombs or throwing out F-bombs at essentially a young woman for no fucking reason.
Okay.
And it hurt her.
Okay. Maybe the means in which he did it isn't the best, but he was right.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Being right isn't the most important thing.
Oh, so being nice is.
No, I would say being respectful, being good.
Hey guys, watch Dylan pave the road to hell with gold.
Okay. I'm paving the road to hell, but Sam's like, he was right. So what if he called her a fucking dumb? He was right.
There we go. Thank you.
Flag it.
Flag it. Dude, every time Dylan talks, just flag it.
So getting back to this Instagram video. you know, there's a lot of cuckoo birds out there involved in this kind of sphere.
Yes.
This is probably the craziest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. And CPS, anybody? I mean, what the fuck are we talking about?
Well, I mean, that dad has no power. He looked like he was in a hostage situation.
I mean, maybe if she clarified the statement a little bit more, like, but I'm not going to give this any rope. She told us that she was trans when she was one
and a
half.
Dada. Oh, she must want to be a boy, a girl. Yeah. Oh, she said Dada first. She wants to be a girl.
So crazy.
Again, this becomes this whole thing where either you're 100% in or you're 100% out. There's no nuance, okay?
Yeah.
Nobody has a problem with someone of 18 years old lighting themselves up as a Christmas tree. Your job as a parent, what's the comment?
Ryan's going through the comments. The top comment is bad parent button, and it points to the like, and it's got like 13,000 likes.
I actually was just laughing at this guy's brand, 1776 Sports Nutrition.
What does he say?
Dude,
let me tell you something, dude. People have no clue what happens to a man when he gets with a wife that is unrelenting.
I think those men unconsciously and psychically magnetize those women and vice versa. I think that they seek that out, and
they have like some weird beta.
Yeah, I think that they don't necessarily want the responsibility of masculine agency, so they find somebody who can alleviate that from them.
It's unbelievable. I feel bad for the dad because he's getting absolutely lit up in the comment section. And I'm reading his energy. He's giving all these things that he's not comfortable what's going on.
This is where I get so confused about you. Like, I feel bad for the guy. Why? How about you stand up and fucking say something and not go along with this shit? Why don't you fucking have a conversation with somebody? Well, and who knows if, you know, maybe okay. I don't know why you feel bad for this guy. I just do not know why.
Him and I go, this guy doesn't like this.
So what? He's not right.
I agree. I just think that he feels powerless.
Okay.
In this power dynamic.
So he's a pussy.
100%.
Okay. You feel bad for pussies?
I feel bad for him.
Yeah.
Because he probably wants his boy to be a boy, and if the boy grows up and decides the boy wants to be a girl, then that's a whole different thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I guarantee you, if I showed up with tattoo ink and goes, hey, can I tattoo your kid's face? A cat? Because that's what the kid wants. She'd be like, no, that's horrible. They catch all these people like that. Again, I don't care what you do as an adult. Do whatever you want.
Bro,
how many times do you see these hot chicks that I saw the funniest meme. They showed this gorgeous chick tattooed up.
Yeah.
And then they showed next to her that building downtown that's been graffitied all the way up.
Yeah.
Looked like the exact same thing.
Yeah. That building's pretty cool.
I mean, if you're into tat chicks.
Yeah, are you not into tat chicks?
I don't mind tat chicks, but sometimes these girls, like, they destroy this beautiful gift they've been given.
Yeah, tat chicks are cool, though. All right, so case closed on this. Scaly.
Dude, this dude
this
is the creepiest dude I've ever seen.
You know what? It's so funny because I was just going to bring up the people tattoo their irises. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Not only could you not pay me to do that, these people pay to do it.
Yeah, they're like, hey, how much should I tattoo my eyeball?
How much is
$2,000? Okay, let's do it.
How many thousands of dollars would it cost for you to take a micro needle and just pierce my eyeball over and over and over again until I have green eyes?
Oh,
Jesus.
And the worst part, let's say you decide instantly you hate it. Now you got to go back and get that tattoo removal shit done?
Ugh, God. Well, I bet they could just do white again, but maybe it's like veneers and it's like too white.
Oh,
you know, it's like
veneer eyes.
You look like you got back from Turkey. It's just, you know,
you got back from Turkey.
Okay, so this guy, he's one of my favorite corporatists on planet. This guy is hilarious.
Again, like everyone giving Bill Burr shit for his take on billionaires. This is, and I remember when Bill Burr had an epic rant about this guy. This guy 100% doesn't believe that free access to water is a human right.
So there is an NSA. I hope you don't flag any of this. By the way, I have too much to live for. I'm not going to do any of this stuff. Okay.
Okay. I'm going to separate myself from Dylan right now.
Yeah.
And I don't know what he's saying.
No, I don't know what I'm saying either.
Ryan, do you want to get ahead of this as well?
Yeah, go ahead. Separate yourself.
I'll take the consequences.
Love him. That's a brave young man.
Dylan's a brave, dumb man.
And his name's Ryan.
Ryan. Well, I was talking about you. Now I'm talking about you're a brave young man.
I don't know that there is a ton of good that can come from this spirit existing on planet Earth. I do not think that there is a point to this spirit, this web of energy. Now, who's to say? I mean, energy is never destroyed.
How many likes? How many views does that tweet have? Real quick.
Oh, yours?
Holy shit! Yeah, it was my. Oh wow, 102. Wow, amazing.
Wow, amazing. So the comment is, meet the new WEF chairman, Peter, Nazi name, former CEO of Nestle, who famously stated in 2001, humans have no right to access free water.
I mean, you couldn't out Darth Vader more than that.
And it's like that is a perfect example of why there's okay. When you're a billionaire, you get severed from the ground floor. When you're a pop star, you get severed from the ground floor. Look at Katy Perry talking about reading books about string theory before she goes to bed. Unironically, proudly, with no shame whatsoever. Look at this guy. Legitimately saying to camera, water is not a human right. These people are in a sphere of retardation.
Yeah, I'm with you,
that
dude.
They're just saying this stuff that is so obviously wrong.
This is it, dude. This guy, is a psychopath. He's where he is because he is a psychopath. They only want psychopaths in there. They do not want anyone with a sliver of human being in them, okay? And this is what we're talking about. There are apex predators amongst us, okay? And they have Terminator eyes. Yeah. And they feel no fear of us. So when this guy Luigi comes around, and there's a whole debate whether he's actually the guy that did it, okay? This is what we're talking about. What?
There's not a whole debate.
There is a debate.
No. There are a couple
There's nobody talking about Dylan.
There are a couple of banshees in the corner of the internet debating it. But I guess technically there's a debate.
Okay. Thank you. Look at his Terminator eye.
So that comes from him and Charles Schwab doing some freaky stuff to initiate 100%. Him, I think, probably.
100%. And now they're like, oh, the WEF is investigating Klaus Schwab for
Klaus Schwab.
Some weird stuff.
Klaus Schwab's nut will completely just bleed your eye out.
Yeah, 100%.
Schwab fired a Nestle water bottle at him.
Yeah. He's like, here's some free water. Bang!
Oh, my gosh. I can't believe we didn't bring that up. Yeah, that's exactly what Ryan's eye looked like when I hurled that ballistic at him.
Thank you, Dylan. Thank you, Ryan, for not suing Dylan.
Yeah, thank you for
But by the way, I still will testify for you.
Thank you for not suing the show.
Nope, you. Well, show didn't do anything.
Well, I mean,
Joe loves him.
If Ryan ever did, I would say, you just got to follow the money, right? So it goes into an LLC. I'm not sure what the LLC is, but that's your smoking gun right there. That's what you got to do. Okay, so let's roll the first clip of this guy.
And then she poops on my chest. And then
the one opinion
I've
which
never been harder.
I think this is extreme Go ahead.
Oh my God! Could you pick?
Lower the volume and we'll just read it.
Did he say Jews? I thought I heard him say Jews.
He seems like the kind of guy that would say that. Pretty charged.
Yeah, the Jews.
The Jews?
The Jews don't need the water.
Okay, play that. The one opinion which I think is extreme is represented by the NGOs.
He's like, I'm going to say it.
Who can be Ryan?
Ryan, could you take that thing down?
Who bang on about declaring water a public right?
Public right. Okay,
dude. It took everything for him to say that.
Yeah,
he knows.
And he still said it, though. That's
because they told him he has to say this in this interview.
Well, so he took a little bit of heat for this, right? Volume up. Can you roll this video now? This is his Me Too statement after this interview goes viral.
Oh, sorry.
No worries.
I was just joking.
I was completely...
I wanted to be a stand-up comic.
I was kidding.
I'm Peter Pravec, the chairman of Nestle. There are apparently some misconceptions about my ideas on water.
Okay.
Let me make it clear from the beginning. I have always supported the human right to water.
No, you haven't. Pause it.
Should have it.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck this guy.
And you know what's not helping you? This fake baked tan you have going on right now.
Yeah.
And now you're talking in front of water.
Right.
You're like, let's do it in front of the water. It will make them calm them down.
He's talking at the Swiss version of Kenny Bunkport about no human.
Listen, I said they had this idea about water is a human right, and people took that I did not that I was saying that, and yes, it is on video. Okay,
so what?
So what?
So what?
It was a mistranslation. I bet you the interpreter was a Jew.
Okay, all right. Peter, let's
try it again, Dogman.
Let's try it again, Dogman. Yeah, so it's crazy that the WEF, it really is bonkers the things that come out of that body about society writ large, the way human beings should live. I mean, you'll own nothing and you'll be happy. Water is not a basic human right. How do these people keep getting hired to lead these bodies of human destruction?
Because they say that. It's all data. At some point, this monster was a tiny person. And they studied him. And they go, this guy has psychopath tendencies. They probably put him through a shit ton of trauma as a child.
Yeah.
Which even hardened him even harder.
He's perfect.
He is perfect.
Look at how the little baby cries. He's perfect.
Adolf Hitler, Stalin all ran train on him. His tears of joy.
He reminds me a lot of Stalin when he was crying. Yeah. He's perfect.
He's perfect.
Fucking
He's
psychos.
Exactly what we need.
All right. Did you see Pete yesterday on Schultz?
Pete, butt plug? Yeah.
Told a very emotional story about coming out.
Listen, it is not easy to come out.
No, especially when you're.
I know people who couldn't come to grips with that and aren't with us anymore. Is that guy's furry back?
Yeah. That guy's sick as fuck. That guy goes around just hair everywhere. Hi, how are you? You look so beautiful today.
Is that Dogman?
No, it might be the Persian Dogman.
Okay, so what are we talking about now?
Oh, just Pete told
Pete butt plug?
Yeah, Pete butt plug. And get in the comments. Let us know if you agree. He's the future of this country.
Remember when I won that debate that he was CIA? That was a fun debate. That was one of my favorite rings I've ever rung.
Oh, but it was fraudulent though.
No, it was no. I never steal valor because I ring so much.
You do constantly.
I ring so much that I don't have to fake it.
Okay.
I almost throw some fights just so I don't have to ring the bell.
Oh,
it's so heavy.
How brave of you. Okay, let me give you a perfect example of why you were so wrong and why that bell was fraudulent.
No.
Ready?
No. Okay.
Okay. So let's say there are a couple frogmen, right?
Now, are these Soldiers?
Soldiers.
Or are they literal cryptids?
No, they're soldiers.
Okay.
They're Navy. And
Sasquatchian was going to get excited there. You're talking about frogmen.
take it easy for 1 second, though. So there are a couple frogmen.
Okay. Hey, can you do me one favor as you do this, please? Can you crunch your nuts even harder as you sit down?
I knew it was going to be that.
Can you crunch them harder? How's my moose knuckle going? Go on.
Okay, so I'm going to put my feet flat on the floor for this one.
There we go.
All right. A couple soldiers. They're in Fallujah, right?
Yeah.
And CIA people come and tell them, we need you guys to work with us on this thing. This is what you're going to be doing, right? Are the frogmen in the CIA?
They are working with the CIA, yes.
They're not in the CIA.
Well, they're working with the CIA.
But they're not in the CIA.
Yeah, but they are working with the CIA.
Okay, but when
they're running CIA operations.
Okay, but
you're getting into schematics.
No, you are.
No, you are.
No, you
are. You.
So those guys are not in the CIA.
They are CIA.
No, they're not. That's not how that works. Yes. But yeah.
If you're in the U.S. military and you work with the CIA, you are CIA.
Who would you vote for, Trump or Pete Buttigieg?
Butt plug? No way.
No way?
No way.
How come? Why not?
Because he worked with the CIA.
It's been a great show.
Oh my, no, it's not a great show over. Did I send you the video, Wanda Sykes?
Oh, I love that. We can't play it because it'll get flagged by Netflix. But Wanda Sykes was on Everybody's Live with John Mulaney.
Now, I'm sure you've watched it. Do you like it? Because I have this weird thing with John Mulaney where I like him a lot, but he's part of this Georgetown Jesuit crew.
Yeah.
That's terrorized comedy forever.
I think John Mulaney's a brilliant comedian.
I think he's very funny.
I was really... So John Mulaney, there's a dark period of my fandom for him, and it is all of the rehab and intervention stuff.
Where he's just like blowing blasting.
No, he was great then. He was
his
great.
Coke days were great?
His Coke days were great. He put out a lot of good stuff. When he got all like, I have to stop this, and then good for you. Got to stop that, right? Want you to be healthy. But don't go on stage after stage after stage, talk show after talk show after talk show, talking about how many famous people were at your intervention. It's just kind of like, okay, I get it.
I find that funny.
Oh, God. All
I
right.
find that funny.
Okay, I got it.
As recovery, that's pretty funny.
Nick Kroll and Seth Meyers were there. Okay, cool. I get it. You're famous. But John Mulaney's...
This is like Nick Kroll's like, listen, my dad and brother were 100% part of 9/11. And that's a heavy burden. And if I cannot do drugs during it, you cannot do drugs during this. Okay?
That's what saved him. That's what got him into the program.
My family will bomb your whole family.
Okay.
But Wanda Sykes, who has always to me been like, what is this? Why? Well, we find out the why. And I can't wait to hear this guy openly admits she was NSA. Openly admits she's NSA. And then, Ryan, if I ask you, do you think on Jeffrey Epstein's flight logs, do you think there's more male comedians or female comedians?
I would guess male.
Wrong. There's more female comedians. And they're all the worst. They are the worst.
And the flight logs are... what at this point? Because we haven't had any like official.
No, they're all out. Just people like you is like, when are you going to release them?
Well, no, people like you are like, when are you going to release them?
No,
I have a video of you.
Out.
I have a video of you saying, when are you going to release the files? Release them.
No, well, I go release the files because we already know it all.
Yeah,
that's what I said.
But what are the flight logs? Like, where do they come from? Whistleblowers, like pilots?
No, they come from when they grabbed all the shit from him.
Oh, okay. I'm just asking.
No, you're not.
No, I am.
You're poking.
No, I'm asking.
Poking Dogman.
No, I'm asking.
So Wanda Sykes, Chelsea Handler, Kathy Griffin, all on that. Now, the only debate about the female comics is Michelle Wolf, because there's an M. Wolf there. But Michelle Wolf kind of explodes on the scene, is doing the presidential reporters ball roast,
which was so funny.
I mean, she's a great writer.
She's a great
But you're like, why do you
writer.
get your own show? You go right to having your own show doing political comedy right out the gate?
She's so funny, dude.
Yeah,
So funny.
But I mean, there should be a discussion of, did you go to this island? I have no ill will against Michelle Wolf. All my friends from New York love her. I have no ill will towards her. The question is, were you there?
Yeah.
Wanda Sykes was there.
Oh,
Okay?
my blood
so now
sugars.
she's intelligence and on the Jeffrey Epstein flight logs. And we're just like, oh, Wanda's just crazy. My favorite moment was when Bill Cosby just annihilated her.
Oh, Bill Cosby. Are you talking about the rapist?
Well, there's a debate on that as well.
I didn't know that rabbit hole.
Okay. Defend all men. Defend all men.
Believe all women.
Believe all men. Defend all men.
Believe all women.
No, believe no women.
No.
Sam Tripoli.
This guy.
2028.
Okay, so nothing about her being NSA. I mean,
No, it's crazy.
it's crazy. And
It's crazy.
she just, Bill Cosby light her up. She's like, back in your day, you guys used to do all this. And he goes, we also used to speak English too.
You think that's cool?
I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, that's so funny. So funny.
Oh, I'm sorry, saggy diaper guy.
You
Are all your heroes fake?
No, you just say the dumbest shit sometimes.
Really
and
get in the
really
comment section.
exhausts me.
She had top security clearance.
Oh yeah, no, she was a real spook.
She's a spook, bro.
She was a serious spook.
She is a spook. Project Monarch.
And
No, what is it? Operation,
Northwoods.
no. What will you look up? What as the guy I should know this? The intelligence agencies in the mainstream media. What was that project called?
And you can tell that she was a real spook because when Mulaney,
Project Monarch. Project
Mockingbird?
Mockingbird. Bang! Good job, bud.
coolest operation name, look it up. Color Revolution, Iran, 1953. That's my favorite.
Operation Mockingbird. She's straight up Operation Mockingbird. All of these leaders are straight up, like Jesse Jackson, literally an FBI informant, led Martin Luther King to get murdered. Al Sharpton, literal FBI informant.
Ooh, that's it.
Operation Ajax.
Operation Ajax.
Oh, you love it because it was about Iran. You love that.
What does that even mean?
More Muzzy Merkings.
No, Operation Ajax was when MI6 and CIA fomented a color revolution in Iran because Mossadegh wanted to
Privatize
their oil.
Okay, that is it, but that's not the whole story. The whole story really is that who did Mossadegh replace?
Well, he was trying to go against the Shah.
The Shah, when he was in power, took all of these loans from J.P. Morgan, and he did it illegally. He didn't go through their Congress, which you're supposed to take a loan for the country of Iran to take a loan. It has to be approved by their Congress.
That's hilarious. Now that's funny. That's funny.
What is funny, Dylan?
It just never that. How many loans do countries take out from big international banks with no congressional approval?
What does that have to do with anything?
Well,
we have a country.
Well,
this is their law. It was not followed, and he took the loans. And when Mossadegh or whatever his name is, got in, he looked over the loan and he realized it was not approved by the government. So he was going to reject paying them back. The problem with JP Morgan is they already had a shitty rating with the Federal Reserve. This would have destroyed their credibility.
Crazy.
They would have been done.
Crazy. No, I'm
I don't understand.
No,
you don't think that's the craziest story
No,
possible?
that is crazy. I really do think that is
So basically
crazy.
what happened is Mossadegh gets in, they take the Shah, Henry Kissinger and some Rockefellers start to parade him around America.
Yeah.
The Iranians are like, don't try to install him again. We don't want him.
Look up what was the family, the Shah family, like Pirani or something.
So then they're like, don't try to install him in power. They start to parade him around. They take hostages for 3 days. 3 days they take hostages.
The Iranians.
No, but this isn't the big event. This is before that, just to show them we can do it.
What are you talking about? The Iranians take hostages, or the Shah takes hostages?
The Iranians take hostages, but it's an earlier hostage seizing
right. It's
before
not
the big event.
Yeah, okay.
Just to show the United States we can do that.
Okay.
Because what Henry Kissinger and what J.P. Morgan wanted was to force Jimmy Carter, who had no international experience, he was a governor before this, they wanted him to seize Iranian assets, which would force Iranians to agree to pay back the loan.
Okay, well, you just fast forwarded like 30 years.
No, the Iranian...
The color revolution that I'm talking about was Mossadegh, and you're talking about the Shah going to the Ayatollah.
Okay. Great show.
Well, I mean, what the
Great
fuck?
show.
I mean, sorry.
Great show.
Sorry you time traveled in the middle of a fucking
Great
sentence.
show.
My bad.
Great
That's
show.
so crazy, dude.
Great show. Such a great show today. I really did it. Guys,
Don't eat in the mic.
Go to
They hate
samtripleE.com.
that. They fucking hate it.
Go to samtripleE.com, hit events. New episodes coming up all the time. People love them. People are talking about it.
Yeah.
We're cooking with gas.
There's no orange left in there, you know.
Well, there are some yellows
Oh, okay.
or lemon.
You want to thank the fan that sent you all the orange?
No, they didn't say. They sent me a picture of it.
They sent you a picture of it.
Yeah, Scotty the Kid, who I guess listens to the show. Scotty's doing a great job. Scotty put together the, I guess it was in like 2019, maybe it was, the giant march against child sex trafficking. I thought like 100 people were going to show up. Thousands and thousands of people showed up.
Way to go, Johnny the Kid. Is that his name?
Scotty the Kid.
Scotty the Kid. Way to go.
Does great work.
Fuck yeah.
Good
well,
guy.
Send Sam some orange Mike and Ike's if you know his P.O. box.
If you know, now you know.
If you know, now you know.
You know.
Follow me at Dylan Pete Wren. Get in the comments. It helps the show so much. Just comment. Get in there.
Get in there.
Mix it
Say
up.
something nice.
Ugh.
Say something nice. We're working our asses off. Dylan works his ass off. Dylan works his ass off.
Should we talk about? I don't think we need to talk about it.
About how hard you work?
No, about.
Be nice to Dylan. Dylan comes in here and it's never an easy gig. His whole paradigm gets shifted. It's not easy.
Yeah.
And he's got these shoes.
Yeah, it's just if you're gonna go on a diet.
Are you okay to do Thai boxing in those shoes?
Definitely not.
Could you do it if you had to? If you were driving and then suddenly you got with a cholo and he said punto, get out. Could you go sandal to
No, I'd be
Serum?
pretty rat fucked. And you know, the other day we went to the Chinese to go see Sinners Getting Creamy.
Bro, do you guys went together?
No, me and
Dude, there's no better place to see a movie in the world than Chinese theater.
yeah, it's great. But we're walking
Did you
around.
go to the big ones? I can't get to the big one. They're always like, "Oh, you're up. You got to go through this
No,
Lord of the Rings journey to find your."
Oh no, I went to the big one.
Oh, I love the big
Oh,
one.
I went to the big one.
The big one's the best.
But you can't walk around there. You do not go to Hollywood in shoes that are not stable because you never know when something's going to pop off. And I was in Adidas flats with my pregnant wife, and I was like, I can't walk around in these shoes with this girl.
They won't respect you.
No, it's just I can't really torque into things if I need to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And teep kicks do nothing if you're in flats.
Yeah, and especially to someone who's high on crack.
What are you going to do to them? They have no diaphragm.
Yeah, they have no diaphragm.
Like the video. Join us at
Please.
patreon.com/
Let Dylan know you appreciate him.
Welcome to Deep Waters.
Where are you going right now?
So they crank the 5G up and then we just all get shaking and baking microwave.
I didn't say that, you absolute moron.
There was no dinosaurs. Those were Nephilim giants from the Bible.
And Lucifer is in the Vatican?
Yes.
Oh, okay, got it.
I think space is probably like
Just a giant liquid. Build it up, seal the well. When it's about to collapse, release the gaze.
Are you going to get the jab?
Never. Conspiracy Social Club, aka Deep Waters.